Hey there, happy Friday. We made it to the end of another week. Clinton Bourgeois here for Access Granted. We're going to do things a little different this week. We have a special guest who's going to talk to us about a very special program going on out here in the state of Alabama. So right now I'm joined by Steve Colburn. I want to get this right. He's the specialist in organizational development for Mercedes-Benz in Vance, Alabama. He's here to talk to us about the Mercedes Tech program that's being offered at a handful of our colleges. So first off, thanks, Steve, for taking out time today to answer some of our questions.
It's great to be here, Clinton, and I look forward to sharing a lot of really good information for everybody listening.
All right, so first off, we're talking about the Mercedes Tech program. What exactly is that program?
Our tech program by Mercedes-Benz, the focus is teaching students the skill sets needed to be a great repair technician in our offline repair area inside of our plant. Outside of that, we also are trying to develop good, strong skill sets for our production environment as well, because we need students in both locations. I need really good repair technicians, and I need really great production team members that can go on to be possibly a leader in our plant in the future. Once at the end of the program, those students that are identified as the best fit, they go into additional training to be that repair technician. So other students are still successful in the program, but maybe they're not the best fit for that repair technician role. Then they're going to be placed in our production environment, and there's where they have a tremendous amount of opportunity to one day be a leader in our production environment, be a group leader, be a supervisor. Who knows? They may be a manager one day in our production environment.
We talk about manufacturing and production line. This is completely different. This is actually geared specifically for Mercedes vehicles, right?
Exactly. So all of our community college partners have brand new Mercedes-Benz SUVs that they can use to train the students. So these programs are specific to our plant, Mercedes-Benz US International. So as they're going through the program and they're able to work on our vehicles and train on our vehicles at firsthand because they're right there in the classroom. And then they can bring that knowledge to our plant as they get a chance to work in our plant at the same time.
As far as being on site at the facility and going to school, how is that time separated and leveled out?
So for the students that go through the program at Shelton State and Lawson State, that is a combination of school and work every week. So those students are in class Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then every Thursday and Friday, they're at the plant working. Also on Saturday too, when we run production on Saturday. For the Wallace State Community College and the Bevill State, that is like a co-op program, like a regular university, where you have complete semesters at school and complete working semesters at the plant. A little different setup, but the same degree. You know, they're teaching those students advanced automotive technology, and those students have the ability to train on our Mercedes-Benz SUV. So the same program, but with different concepts where they're at the plant working at different times. So the key there is that the student is getting a lot of their education paid for by Mercedes-Benz, but at the same time, they're earning good money as a student working at the plant. So that's the learn and earn, you know, that's the good thing.
We heard two schools that are pretty much in close proximity to your plant out there in Vance, which is Lawson and Lawson and
Shelton State.
Shelton State, yes. Now Bevill and Wallace State, not so close. So for students who want to get involved in that, they may be thinking that's a 2 to 3 hour commute. How do you accommodate those students?
So what we try to do with those students that attend the schools is a little bit further away is we offer a housing stipend to support them during their working semester. So in that working semester, we have that additional money that we provide to them to at least help them and support them in finding some place to live temporarily closer to the plant while they're working at the plant. And keep in mind as well, when they are during their working semester, when they're at Mercedes-Benz, they're working full time all summer long. So that's some really good money that they're earning during that summer. And on top of that, you know, we throw in the additional housing stipend to help them during that working semester.
Tuition assistance, I think that's one thing that catches a lot of students' eyes, even parents as well. How is that divvied out?
Wow, you got to love that, right? I know a student loves it, and I know a parent does too, right? So we start with support right off the bat. So we go as much as 65% in the first semester, and then we end up to 100%, and that's really for all the community college. A little different setup on how we apply that percentage for the co-op schools of Wallace State and Bevill State because of the additional money they're getting for housing. But still, that coverage is there, and we start at 65% at Shelton and Lawson and go up to 100% for Wallace and Bevill. We start in the second semester covering for their tuition fees, and it also goes up to 100%. So at the end of the day, when you look at the numbers, we wind up covering anywhere from 83 to 85% of their tuition fees toward their degree.
What type of students are you looking for?
So, we have to have students that want to learn. I always put students in two different buckets. You either want to learn or you don't want to learn, but we want students that want to learn the technology. You need to have an interest in either the vehicle technology side, or if you choose to go to the other program at Shelton, which is the industrial maintenance, you need to have an interest in that as well. For us, you have to be really good at understanding electrical. You have to be really good at understanding how to read a electrical schematic of a vehicle. Our Mercedes-Benz vehicles are very, very popular, right? So we're building our cars and we want the customer to be happy, but they are very technical and very sophisticated. And there's a lot of computer systems that run our vehicles that tell that vehicle what to do. We have to have students that want to learn that technology. So that's the key for them to be able to have an interest in that and wanting to learn that.
How many students have you hired so far off of this program?
So if I put both programs together, the industrial maintenance program and the Mercedes technician program, you're looking at well over 250, probably right now over 300 students. The tech program by Mercedes-Benz, which is the advanced automotive technology program, over 130 students full time that we've given them a career here. Over 130 students have earned a career here. And then you look at that number, and we've talked about the technician role. We've talked about the leadership role. Out of that 132 students that I've hired full-time through the program, I've got 36 students already as team leaders in my production area. I've got one student that is now at a supervisor level, probably been out of high school for about 6 years now. So went through the program, was successful, performed at a top level in the shop, and not only went from a team member to a team leader, but now is a group leader, which is a frontline supervisor. That's amazing to me. And then I've got 22 students that are working as either being trained as a technician in repair or working full time as a repair technician in offline repair. That is good stuff, Clinton. That's just awesome stuff when I can talk about
those numbers speak for themselves right there. I mean, what else do you need to hear, actually, right? I mean, we can wrap this up and end the interview right there, man. As far as students, how many are you looking to enroll in this program for the upcoming semester?
So for right now, the application period is live for all the community college. So I opened it up in August. It will close at some point toward the end of March. For Shelton State, I'm looking for 35. For Lawson State, I'm looking for 15 students for that one. For Bevill State, I need really 10 good students for Bevill State Community College, and for Wallace State, that same 10 students for Wallace State Community College as well. So overall, we're looking to put a lot of students in all of our community colleges.
Where can they go to fill out that application?
So the best thing to go to is www.learnmercedes.com, and it will take them directly to that page where they can see that all the community colleges. If they want to go see all the different opportunities in our student programs and other positions as well, that website is www.mbusi.com/employment, and they can see everything that we have posted for our plant. But for the Mercedes Tech Advanced Automotive Technology Program, it's learnmercedes.com, and they will be able to apply to whatever community college they want to go to.
Is there anything else that you want to add about this program and the opportunities that exist out there?
So for me, it's always about when I'm talking to students and I'm talking to educators and talking to parents, this is an opportunity as a student looking to figure out what career they want to have. And keep in mind, a high school senior can apply right now. A high school senior can apply right now. Somebody that's been out of high school for a few years and maybe they're maybe in a career that they don't really like so much, or maybe they're going to college already and they can't quite find that path for them, they can also apply to these programs. So to want them to really think about what they want to do for a career, and also think about this is an opportunity for that student to enter a program with Mercedes-Benz and our local community colleges, have most of their education paid for, and then at the end of it, and I say this again, at the end of it, they don't have to go home and pull open their laptop or their iPad and go to one of these job sites and find a job. That career is waiting on them. I'm just waiting on them to finish and be successful, and that career is waiting on them. And that's, to me, that's a key. And then to think, yes, they're at the end of it, they're going to have a job at Mercedes-Benz. You know, we build some very sophisticated, awesome premium SUVs here, right? So when they start their career, like I said earlier in our session, wow, there's no telling where their career could take, what kind of opportunities lie in front of them, right? So there's different things that they can do. Even at Mercedes-Benz as a full-time team member, after that student completes this program and they're successful and they've started their career, if they're out there and they're looking for something different to do within our facility, they can even go back to school. We have a great educational reimbursement program for our full-time team members here. They can take advantage of that, you know. So there's all types of different options for somebody when they start their career at Mercedes-Benz.
So if anyone has any questions about the program that we did not answer now, is there a way that they can get those questions answered?
Oh, definitely. So they can reach out to me. My email here is steve.colburn@daimler.com. So I would love, you know, if somebody wants to talk to me more about these amazing opportunities that we have, feel free to send me an email and reach out to me, and I'll be glad to share a lot of information about what we do in our student training programs.
So not only did we give out a lot of valuable information, we got a direct line to the guy you need to talk to who's directly over this program. And once again, that is the tech program by Mercedes-Benz. It's right here in the backyard of Alabama Community College System, offered at 4 of our colleges. So we're going to put a link to the application process in the description above. And if you're interested in that, click on the link or contact Steve directly and he'll answer your questions. So once again, thanks, Steve, for taking out time to present this awesome opportunity.
Thank you, Clinton, and I look forward to receiving some communication from somebody out there that may be interested. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve.